Why is J.K. Rowling, the creator of the beloved Harry Potter series, being called a Holocaust denier? An outrageous claim, isn't it? Let's take a moment to ponder over this. J.K. Rowling, the woman who brought to life the magical world of Hogwarts, who introduced us to characters like Harry, Hermione, Ron, and many more, who is adored by millions around the globe, is now at the center of a controversy that seems almost too shocking to believe. This claim, which has been making rounds on various social media platforms, is not only controversial but also carries severe implications. It challenges the integrity of an author who has shaped the childhood of countless individuals and continues to inspire generations with her words. But how did we get here? What are the events that led to these accusations? Is there any truth to these allegations, or are they merely the product of an online rumor mill? In the next few minutes, we shall delve into the chronological events leading up to this controversy. Our story begins not in the wizarding world, but on Twitter, where J.K. Rowling posted a seemingly innocent tweet. This tweet, like many before it, was intended to engage her followers in conversation and perhaps provoke a little thought. However, the content of this particular tweet would go on to ignite a controversy that would echo across the globe. In this tweet, Rowling appeared to make a comparison between the treatment of certain characters in her Harry Potter series and historical events. The comparison, while seemingly innocuous, was interpreted by many as a comparison to the Holocaust, one of the most devastating and horrific events in human history. Immediately, the public reactions were swift and varied. Some fans were quick to defend Rowling, suggesting that the comparison was a metaphor intended to highlight the plight of the characters rather than to trivialize or deny the Holocaust. They argued that, as a writer, Rowling often used historical events and real-world issues as inspiration for her stories. However, others were less forgiving. Critics argued that the comparison was inappropriate and offensive, trivializing the real-life suffering and loss endured by millions during the Holocaust. They accused Rowling of using a tragic historical event to promote her own work and called her out for her insensitivity. As the debate raged on, it became clear that this was more than just a misunderstanding. The tweet had touched a nerve, sparking a conversation about the responsibility of public figures, the power of social media, and the fine line between metaphor and disrespect. Rowling's tweet had ignited a controversy, and it was clear that the repercussions would not be easily forgotten. While some had defended her, others had been deeply offended, and the situation had quickly escalated beyond a simple tweet. As the debate continued, the controversy grew, with more and more people weighing in on the issue. Little did she know this tweet was just the beginning of a much larger controversy. As the public reaction grew, so did the controversy. Soon, J.K. Rowling found herself at the center of a social media storm. The author, known for her imaginative tales of witches and wizards, now faced a very real and very public challenge. The controversy was no longer confined to the Twitterverse. It spilled over onto other platforms, creating ripples across the digital landscape. Celebrities and influencers who often hold sway over public opinion joined the fray, adding fuel to the already blazing fire. Some of them sided with Rowling, offering support and defending her right to express her views. Others, however, took a different stance. They criticized her, arguing that her comments were not only inappropriate, but also hurtful, particularly to those who have suffered the horrors of the Holocaust. As the controversy escalated, it moved beyond the realm of social media. News outlets began picking up the story, shedding light on the issue to their global audiences. The controversy was no longer just a trending topic on Twitter. It was now a global discussion, dissected and analyzed by pundits and commentators around the world. The reaction wasn't confined to just the English-speaking world either. International celebrities and influencers chimed in, adding their voices to the cacophony of opinions. The controversy had transcended language barriers and national borders, becoming a truly global issue. Amidst this maelstrom, the term Holocaust denier began to surface. It was a heavy label, fraught with historical weight and implications. Some used it as a weapon, a way to discredit Rowling and her views. Others saw it as an accurate description of her comments. Regardless of how it was used, the term stuck.
As the controversy reached its peak, people started labeling J.K. Rowling as a Holocaust denier.
At the height of the controversy, J.K. Rowling remained silent, fueling further speculation and outrage. This silence was seen by many as a deafening roar, a testament to her apparent indifference and lack of accountability. It was a silence that echoed through the chambers of the internet, bouncing off the walls of social media platforms and landing in the ears of millions around the world. Rowling's lack of response was not without consequence. The controversy chipped away at the once shining armor of her reputation, leaving it tarnished and dented. She was no longer just the beloved author of the Harry Potter series, but a figure shrouded in controversy. Her image was fractured, and her name was now associated with a storm of tweets, hashtags, and heated debates. The fallout from the controversy did not stop at Rowling herself, but rippled out to touch the very universe she created. The Harry Potter franchise, a juggernaut in the world of literature and film, felt the tremors. Fans were torn between their love for the magical world of Hogwarts and their disappointment in its creator. The controversy cast a dark shadow over the once untouchable franchise, tainting it with a bitterness that was hard to swallow for many fans. Yet, amid the storm of controversy, Rowling's literary prowess remained undeniable. The magic she had woven into her words, the worlds she had created, and the characters she had brought to life stood resilient against the tide of outrage. Despite the controversy, her books continued to fly off the shelves, her stories continued to captivate, and her name continued to hold weight in the literary world. As the dust settled, it became clear that the controversy had left an indelible mark. It had changed the narrative, shifted perspectives, and altered the course of Rowling's legacy. But it had not erased it. Despite the controversy, J.K. Rowling has remained a prominent figure in the literary world. Her story serves as a stark reminder of the power of words, the implications of silence, and the double-edged nature of fame in the digital age. So, why is J.K. Rowling being called a Holocaust denier? Is there any truth to this claim? This question has been the crux of our discussion today. Over the course of this video, we've taken a deep dive into the controversy that has surrounded the renowned author of the Harry Potter series. To recap, it all began with a seemingly innocuous comment or a misunderstood tweet, which quickly spiraled into a storm of accusations and backlash. The internet, being the breeding ground for quick judgments and rapid-fire reactions, exacerbated the situation, leading to the trending of J.K. Rowling Holocaust denier on various platforms. Throughout our discussion, we've tried to shed light on the validity of this claim, and the answer is layered. While J.K. Rowling's words may have been controversial and potentially misinterpreted, labeling her a Holocaust denier might be a stretch. It's a weighty accusation that carries severe implications, and one that should not be thrown around lightly. What we should remember, however, is that this controversy has brought to light the necessity for clear communication, especially in the digital age, where words can easily be taken out of context. It's a cautionary tale, not just for public figures, but for anyone who uses social media or any form of digital communication. The implications are far-reaching. It's not just about one person or one incident. It's a reflection of our society, our culture, and the way we interact with each other. It's about the power and the peril of words, and how they can be used or misused. In the end, the controversy serves as a reminder of the power of words and how easily they can be misconstrued. After all, as J.K. Rowling herself wrote, words are, in my not-so-humble opinion, our most inexhaustible source of magic. So let's use them wisely, and remember that every word we utter or write holds the potential to create or destroy, to heal or to harm. Until next time, thanks for watching, and please remember to like and subscribe.